That should be out of bounds. Oh, that's hot. Yeah. They should go review that to see if it's a flavor. Yeah.
Flavor.
You know about NBA standards. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah. By these standards, but nah, that was I was a
What y'all
five.
doing?
What they about to do?
What y'all doing?
What they about to do?
I bet not.
The Lakers still got 4.1 seconds left. What a timeout. What you running out this set?
Shit, getting some W and everybody playing.
I bet you LeBron about to go for like a step back. Shit, don't rush in.
Either way, they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog. We aiming for brilliance. High level,
Trying to
maintaining
get
the
it to
building.
run, get it to the side, whatever Beverly was on. So that way you can hit Beverly for the shot.
All your ideas miniature. You tend to hate on
You
your
got
when
what?
they can't get rid of you. A wise man
Yeah, I only got one or
silence
two.
never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums.
I'm not
The
really better
situations the tongue often creates some. The motor mouth usually causes mayhem. Little tune flow sinister. I'ma finish him. Many
You ain't been looking for him, man. Don't look for him.
I'ma
He want to shoot corner threes. I've been like that on the last 4 minutes.
confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not India. Messiah means brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs. I call them biblical. Skating underneath the bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. 8, I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat a yeah. Alright.
Now, obviously, put it in the golf game.
This ain't rap.
Yeah, he better not be inbound, and that's all I'm gonna say.
No, he is golf. You don't come with all the points.
I ain't going nowhere. 20-year career minimum. Call hit boys for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If it was a bag, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah,
Get to the rim, goat. Yeah, let the goat get to the rim, man. What you think about that?
I'm out.
Stop it, boy. Stop it. Who cares? God, all that crying. And don't you pull a Cleveland. Quitting in overtime and all that. Where's the foul at, boy?
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
You was handling business. You had that challenge, like I was telling you, nigga. You had that challenge. You the one who was begging for that challenge the last time. Tomorrow, get your ass
No, they ain't got no more needs. I just want to see Russ come in. Keep it big. Man, for real.
Taco Bill, my girl.
Yeah, that's why I said sound, not look.
No containment. Kid, receptions working falls. Okay, Douglas King will start catching 23. Yeah, that was the last game. History made. Harris Jr. not seeing this. Seeing the touchdown. Held by Mark. Yeah. I told you. You just hit the measure before we go on the line. Doing all that crying. Remember, Bengals go 8-1. We in the North. 6-3. We still third in the division, even after winning 6 straight. Damn. I think we play the Bengals next.
You want to know what that tastes like?
You want to know
Facts.
You want to know a secret too?
Facts. Facts.
I told you. Everybody realize it.
I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no,
Got that W with KD.
flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy.
That's right.
I don't like the fake handshake,
W
snake
with
tendency.
KD.
Let's go. Don't make me
That's
turn
the
you
type of question.
I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest still ain't mention me.
Need another 20
Bands, I
receptions
want
every
the
game.
symphony. 15 in it, wasn't instantly. Lately, I've been catching plays like it's meant to be.
What you know about it?
No, I want to know about it.
Don't do too much, I keep it simple. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw.
What's Trevor been carrying me? All I have to do is press Trevor. That's all.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see the Steelers' sure-handed tight end. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Steelers and the Bengals on Sunday night.
Well, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Make it happen. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Kidd. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Don't like it, just meet me over there, okay?
Off the play fake, Kidd looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. I'll let you do the analysis, partner. With every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws, and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next
Block for
drive.
block. I want to go block
So
for block.
both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answer by drive with double-digit plays. They also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Kidd. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Steelers at 6-3 on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding. Awesome.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Nah, it was me, bro. I'm thinking it's going, further.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Kidd. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Delay of game. Awesome.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Back to throw. Kidd. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Doesn't put on more. Now 10.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Kidd. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 72 yards. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And to be honest, this first half hasn't been anything that they'd be really proud about. So they needed something like this to change their fortunes. Now they need to make sure they finish this one off, not just with points, but with a touchdown.
Looking to throw. Kidd. That's caught at the 1. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Kidd. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Kidd. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. One play, 75 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So obviously they declined touchdown, right? Penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Defense.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big score like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Now a throw right side taken in here.
He didn't get out of bounds?
A well-executed 22-yard gain. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he?
Marvin
right now just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Get on like that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
TD.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers have retaken the lead. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played offensively. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back and forth.
See, that was him.
On the back of your head, my God.
But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw.
Come on,
Pittsburgh
bro.
offense at the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
Next play we get, do that play where come in motion and cut across like with the blue line or the red line. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Cheetah Bay and Luzier with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have the short field goals and take
Uncle No, like you. Yeah, man. Oh.
Overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter paths.
And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Struck again.
Oh.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Interception.
In motion left goes a tight end.
You got to stay right there.
Throwing on first down. Kidd. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Let's split them niggas.
On first and 10, Kidd. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from the 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10.
Okay.
Off play action, Kidd. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Looking to throw. Kidd. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw. Kidd. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record.
You just said it. You heard him. You heard what he just said? He has just now tied the record. I don't know what record that is.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Show me, TJ. Show me, TJ.
Side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Finding room at midfield.
Positive yardage. I love it.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Okay.
Off the play fake. Kidd. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Back to the air on second down. Kidd. And this time he's got the
Show me, TJ.
It's complete. And now they're in the hurry up. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On first down, Kidd. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I blame TJ for that shit. You shouldn't have cut across. No, you shouldn't have came. You shouldn't have moved off the line.
I was in my fault. You touching me.
Nah, you shouldn't have came over there. You should have been. You should have been stopped. Where you was at?
Why was you moving?
Where you was at? You shouldn't have came in motion.
I was moving.
Looking to throw. Kidd. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Okay.
Off play action, Kidd. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. They'll look to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play.
They're like game.
You talking about on that? Let's see what they do on that. You think the defense will do?
They better at least no pick.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Kidd. He's got
Way to get that one. Way to get that
He's
one.
going right towards
Now the
him.
Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw. Kidd firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Anytime it's going to be like that, it's going to be quick for you too. Just be ready, all right?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Kidd. And he's going to get this down near the 25. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Kidd. This one swung out here to Jones. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and 5.
As long as the TJ is open, so same thing. So it's the big game right here, right now. You ready?
In motion goes the tight end.
Still got time. Ready?
On 4th down, Kidd looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. And that last throw puts him over 5,000 yards passing now on the season already. So rarefied air with numbers like that.
But don't keep the oxygen just for yourself. Pass some over to me, my friend, because given the fact he still has a number of games remaining on the schedule, that number's going to go sky high.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
You be sneak.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Kidd.
He wasn't ready for that. He didn't think he was floating it.
It's a touchdown.
So he's ready for whatever.
Yeah, I told you he wasn't ready for the float.
Further that lead with a touchdown.
For that float too.
Didn't go turtle, did it? And you know what I mean by that? Those coaches say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out.
And then we losing them early in the
Yeah,
game.
they beat us, and I can see why.
That's what he did.
Yeah, but that was like our first and second game. And this shit, we couldn't make no mistakes in this one.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Chelsea's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone.
Yeah, you start clipping them games.
I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player. On the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Pittsburgh, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on